Episode 5. Wyoming Cowboys. We are week 12, 7-2, 3-2 in conference. Up next is UTEP, 3-6, 1-4 in conference. Let's do a refresher here. Team schedule. Beat Akron, San Diego State, Fresno State. Then we hit 2-game low. We lost 28-10 to now 21 ranked UNLV, who's 8-1. We lost 28-26 to San Jose State, who is 6-4. Just looking at their overall records. Beat Air Force 28-7. Destroyed Northern Illinois. Destroyed Colorado State. And we beat New Mexico 34-17. Last 3 games of the regular season here. At UTEP against Nevada, and then ending at Hawaii. Heisman watch. Jeremiah Smith is the man. A lot of times season 1 that I play, Klubnik wins it. Season stats. Beggs played most of the season here. We just got Caden Anderson back. Both at 66% completion percentage. Not terrible. I just really like Anderson, which I just noticed. His deal breaker is pro potential. So there's that. Kellman is unbelievable. Luckily, right now he's in good standing because he's a junior, because dang, I'd like to see what he'd look like in a senior year. Scott is a serviceable backup. He's a nice short yardage player. And then we got this guy, Darius McIver. We also have Harris that I redshirted. Receiving, sophomore Durr. 65 for 715, 2 touchdowns. The man, John Michael Gillenborg, unfortunately is a senior, but 45, 642, 8 touchdowns. Mr. Reliable, Jalen Sargent, also a senior, 24 receptions, 334 yards, 4 touchdowns. The true freshman, DeBlanc, 30 receptions, 288 yards, 2 touchdowns, and Kellman has added a couple touchdowns as well. Blocking, you can't really see much here. I wish they put pancake blocks in this, because when you play, you get a lot of pancake blocks. Defensively, Bryant. Oh, I need to check to see if Dash is back. He is not. Bryant leading the way. Yeah, he's that impact, pro potential. That's not good, especially since he's a 3-star freshman with impact. Parks, my sophomore impact corner from Wisconsin. I really don't like that all of these defensive backs are leading my team at tackles. Here's the other freshman 3-star impact safety that I moved. I believe I moved him to free safety to get him on the field because he's an impact. And then Bell is a junior corner. Minor, a junior. Yikes. Florentine leading the way with tackles for losses. Westland was actually hurt for quite a few games. He's probably our best defensive player. Sacks, far and few. And then the sophomore Parks with 3 interceptions. All right, let's go to our recruiting board. Because I'll be honest, I don't remember where I'm at. I mean, I know where I'm at, but you know, you missed my joke. Dad jokes. had a pretty nice weekend. I believe I played mostly Wisconsin on this. I posted a couple Wisconsin videos. I know I posted the one Wyoming. This will be another one. Take us to the end of the regular season. I checked out Road to Glory. Finally on here. I like it. Definitely a lot better than last year. It's challenging. The high school part of it is definitely challenging. So glad that the guys that I already have committed are the worst guys on my board. Eeks. Alright, let's play a game. Again, my name is 90Gamer. You can find me on TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, and obviously here on YouTube. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'd love to gain some more subscriptions. I'd love to hear from you guys. Drop some I'd love to get some comments so that I can interact with you. I try to comment on some of the other creators' pages just to interact with them, but I post a bunch of shorts on YouTube, and then that's typically what I put on Instagram and TikTok.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give from the gun.
All right, UTEP is not going to give me any rushing lanes here.
Tell the defense everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
What a job to lay
Nice
out
catch.
and make the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And the Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense, getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
UTEP Stadium is in such a cool setting.
Taking the field, first chance we have to see them today. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship.
What a grab. What a grab.
Shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Give
Oi.
back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
Well, you're seeing analytics
What I want
become
to
a
do
bigger
here.
part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive away.
Goodness.
A lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll switch it up here.
There we go. Nice touchdown.
Touchdown, Wyoming. They put the first point.
Nice route. Way to get open. Nice catch.
And how about the job by this offense? This
Mr.
is
Reliable.
not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting
It's
six
a top
on the
10
board.
defense.
No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
I mean, they're not giving me any rushing lanes. I can see
They
that.
are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. Anderson will throw. Just a short pass to
I should have threw it to A, but that's okay.
Brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy
Goodness, look at they got
Just take the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 guys right there.
An unforced
Frick.
error there. They don't get the snap off in time. A delay of game penalty like that just riles up the defense even more. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route.
Woo!
He's loose.
Ah!
And he's brought down after a huge completion.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
It's complete to the right. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
Loosen your arm up, Caden, because this is going to be a lot of throwing today.
Wants to go up top. He's going for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sargent.
That was my fault.
He gets it so close.
I needed to throw it sooner.
But I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. They'll run for it. He's
Did not get it.
There.
Oh boy. It'd be nice if we would have blocked that linebacker.
And the Cowboys just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Anderson wants to throw.
Oh! Anderson!
Looking for an explosive
Oh!
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week,
God, I had him.
unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Oh, he found a space on the right.
Mm.
Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Nice throw. Such a good angle by those guys. That might have been a touchdown.
The Cowboys trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Oh boy. Boy, they do not give up rushing lanes.
You know, this this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's shown it.
All right, 14-0 good, guys. I need to be able to run the ball.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Leaves it with the running back.
There we go.
Past the first down marker and still running. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they're not letting this running back do anything in this game. They're trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan, and they are executing beautifully.
Anderson will throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's reeled in. It's
Nice
Sargent.
throw.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down.
I pressed the wrong button.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot
I
of
expect-
consistency from this QB. And
I've never seen that guy B, not BB.
You
That,
can throw the ball a ton.
you know,
You can trust him. Getting the
I
ball
hit
to
X,
different wide receivers.
expecting
He's really in a good groove.
that to be the X guy because no one had guarded
A
him.
superhero to make the grab.
But
That's another
threw it the other
completion.
direction.
This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in?
Today's going to be a fight, Kellman.
Don't have to be perfect every time.
Every yard is going to be fought for.
Receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
The Cowboys with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The run to the right. They get him stopped after a 2-yard
Did that
gain,
right, and then
ball
I
at 17.
went brain dead.
Yeah, a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least
My
create
God.
some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Oh,
The other defense is good. I know I'm not doing very well. Like me personally, I'm not playing very well, but gosh, there's just nothing there.
Anderson wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. They get to him as he throws. The sure hands, it's Durr. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Looking to throw on first down. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab down the middle. Brought down at the 38.
Yeah, like I said,
Pickup of 10 and a
make sure you got that arm nice and warm, Caden, because
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down.
oi.
Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Durr. A 6-yard pickup that leads
They
to
definitely
a third and
swarm.
goal.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route.
They do not
space. They're in zone coverage.
give you any
Man-to-man, find a little hole.
extra
Look at that
yardage.
QB, y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football.
More than anything, I was thinking that'll stop the clock. They dropped perfectly into like a cover 2 there. I wasn't going to have anything.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw, time running short in the
Touchdown.
half. He caught it. And he's
Yeah, baby.
touchdown, Wyoming. The mantra is always finish.
They had no safety in the middle of the field. Their linebacker was moved over, lined up on Sargent. I could tell they were man-to-man, and that's exactly what they were. Easy touchdown.
Dominant. Their defense is not allowed.
Now, can we run the football?
First play of the drive comes from the 41. The give out of the gun. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Yeah.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He leaves it with his back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Wide open downfield.
He gone.
Turning it on. Touchdown, Wyoming. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play.
This would have been,
In the second half, no problem.
goodness, 23 years ago now. I was the run game coordinator and the offensive line coach at a high school where I went to college.
He'll get this drive started
My buddy
from the
coached with as
29.
well. And we had a game.
They'll go to the ground. Good
First
job
off, our head coach,
behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard
the
line.
man is maybe the best human being I've ever met in my life. He was the athletic director, head football coach, head girls basketball coach, head softball coach.
Keeping it on the ground with
Went to state numerous times in softball. Also had like 8 kids.
after getting 5.
And you know what? The best
He really knew how
get the third down. Really good job by the offense
to form a
running the
passing
football.
game.
You could tell the
And at
defense
that
got
time,
a little
early
off guard.
2000s,
Got a nice game, pop
high
one,
schools were
got a
still
first down. Who needs third downs if you
mostly
just
running
count on the
teams.
second down?
Right
Oh
down
boy,
the middle.
that was a bad job
This
by
defense
me.
really needed something to go right.
Anyway,
Return, but a big
but we were really trying to establish a running game because we had a really good receiver and we had a decent quarterback, but we were trying to establish a running game to help with the passing games because teams would just sit back. And
beat him to the corner on the right.
we were in a game and
Got some room to run.
we were not doing well. He's gone.
The 20.
We were not doing well running the ball. Like probably 10 carries, 10 yards. And all of a sudden he gets on the headset and he goes, "Well, we're done running the ball tonight."
Gotta be able to make something.
So that's always been my buddy and my joke. Anytime we watch a game, this was a nice run, by the way.
Once he was in the clear,
Kellman finally gets open. So anytime we have games like this, we always, like if we're watching a Packer game or a Badger game or whatever, we'll text each other, "Oh, we're done running the ball now." Good story, huh?
First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Anderson will throw. Makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Runs into a wall.
He's over 100 yards. I mean, because of that extremely long run.
Start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Just great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
I was waiting for Y to come back across the middle, but he was not getting out of his.
Pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
He'll haul it in right around the logo. Just a wall. They'll put this one in play.
Let's
First
just run the
snap of
ball
drive
and get out of
from the
here.
25.
The score is not indicative.
From the gun, they'll try
And
the middle.
that was my fault.
And he was fortunate not to lose.
I mean, this has honestly been
Wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
a good game. UTEP's defense is legit.
First down, it's 2nd and
They're
9.
tough.
Back to pass. Rushes on him. He's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive.
Again, they're in.
In the middle, it's Durham.
I don't mean to keep throwing.
He's got some space.
At this point, I should just go for 400 yards, but they had no safety. They're all lined up across the board, so there's nobody in the middle of the field. Oh my gosh.
You got to give the coaching
Oh,
staff
no.
credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
They'll leave it with the lone back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because
I think I need to up. I'd like to get a better rotation at running back.
They knew that they were going to have to
You know, like we shouldn't be running the ball 4 or 5 times with a guy that should be a sub in there. I'd like to make that more realistic.
For his offense all game long.
Yikes. Like right now, he should be coming out.
That is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this
But
game.
he's still
by
in there
running
out
the
at
football
receiver.
and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage and getting stops like what they just did.
I really didn't want to
We're
throw
just
to
gonna see what
him.
the offense does on this next one.
The Cowboys are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Anderson wants to throw. Looking for the end zone.
I didn't want to throw an interception, though.
He goes down.
That's my fault.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense.
Boy, do you think they know we're running the ball?
Moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed him.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And this is the part of the game where you can really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back, he's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
Goodness, that looked like he got destroyed.
That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down.
And big-time play by this defensive line, setting the line of scrimmage, getting the stop, forcing the 4th down now. I think I got a pretty good idea, Palmer.
They're playing Phantom of the Opera.
If I'm calling plays, well, really, if anybody's calling plays, I'm thinking green light.
Yeah, so let's see if the defensive line can do it again. You just saw it on that last play. Can they bow up one more time, make a game-changing and a momentum-changing type play to give the football back to their offense?
Ball game.
Stop it. He'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Why don't they just
How
kneel
about that?
it?
You got the lead late in the game. Get some first downs. Salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense in.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean, we know we're running it. You know we're going to run it. We're trying to ice this game. There's nothing you can do to stop us.
Quarterback takes a knee. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have
Really
victory
wish
formation coming.
this would have just clocked it down like normal.
Takes the snap and kneels down.
Tick, tick, tick. That'll do it, folks.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes.
Again, it looks like he had a good game, but really he had one good run.
They made the plays they needed to make in order to get
Caden had a
this
nice
win. I thought
game.
the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that we're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So let's look at Kellman. I mean, well, first we'll look at Caden here. We had 2 interceptions. 23 of 32, 359, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. The one was blah. Real nice game by him. Kellman, 21 for 125 and 2 touchdowns. As long as a 65. So really, he had 20 carries for 60 yards. I mean, that's the realistic story of the game. I mean, their run defense was legit. They gave up one huge run. Ooh, Duran Sargent with nice games. Gillenborg, nice game even. Defense. Eller with 11 tackles. That's nice. 2 sacks. 2 picks. Overall, great game. I mean, really good, solid game. Did what we had to do. I mean, UTEP has a legit defense. That was truly one of my hardest to do motivator, recruiter. I think we go to recruiter. So, I mean, if we go to team stats here, national, defense, maybe we were the ones we were talking about. I don't see UTEP. Boy, my Alexa's going crazy. Yeah. I mean, my defense is playing pretty legit. No idea where the offense would be. Anyway. All right. Ooh, we're ranked 23rd. And now he wants to visit. Him also. I think I decided that one of the reasons I enjoy this game more than Madden is I could listen to college music, college bands like all day. And if you've never had the opportunity to ever go to a game or see a college, like a top tier Division I college perform. Now I'm biased because I'm from Wisconsin and their band has been fantastic for years. And I'm a Big Ten guy, and I mean, I don't know if there's arguably, I mean, each area of the country will argue their own, but I mean, between Ohio State, Michigan, Iowa, Wisconsin, Penn State, I mean, our college bands are just phenomenal. Recruiting is a beast when you are a low-level team. He needs to not leave. Unless I get that 4-star guy. Oh man, he has just had a monster year. Senior too. His injury hurt him this year. Injury report. Dash is the only one out. All right. Three and 7, 1-5 Nevada, 8-2, 4-2 Wyoming. Now 23rd ranked. Wyoming. And our final two games should be winnable. More so this one than the last one. Last home game, yeah, we'll go with that. I'm not a big fan of that, but why not?
Welcome to the home of the Wyoming Cowboys in Laramie, Wyoming.
I'm telling you, for those that mean, obviously I'm not simming through these games, but for those that do play the games, if you want a team that is seriously fun to play with, I really do like this Wyoming team. It is a lot of fun.
The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. To the ground with the back. He'll slither
4 yards.
pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now,
Saw the sideline. He's trying to get in there.
have we seen a team outside the top 25
Get in there.
finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
Get
And there's
there.
not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
Catch in the middle. It's Sargent. Brought down at the 28,
Right.
but it's a 10-yard
Got some nice plays
gain.
going here.
And the Cowboys
Finding
get
gaps in the
set on
defense.
1st and 10. Anderson will throw. With the
Time you
catch,
give me a
it's
receiver on a linebacker, I'm going to take that.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Trying to wait for him to come across the field, but
He released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver.
man,
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. He's
nice
got it.
catch.
I like the decision by the
Nice
quarterback.
catch.
Get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here.
Mr. Reliable.
The Cowboys come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, trying to
Oy.
impose their will and move
Yeah,
the
we're going
chains.
for it.
And he needed 1 yard,
Where's
and
my-
he didn't get it. The defense won the battle
is.
up front.
Yeah, they did.
The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Trying to keep this drive.
Oh, you missed him. Oh. The edge was there. We just didn't block the linebacker.
He'll start this drive firing.
Just like we didn't
Pass rush.
block him again.
Tackle him at the 19.
One of the things I hated as a quarterback,
All right.
blitzes from the inside linebackers.
Nevada's
Those
bringing their
guys
game
end up
today.
in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers bringing the heat.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out.
Oh, thank God he caught that.
And then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
They've got it at the 37. It's
Kind of holding my breath on that. He got caught up.
from the gun. The running back has it.
Okay.
Really nice play. It's impressive. Runs
Who's
first down,
33?
the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh, 33 just got his clock cleaned. Holy smokes. I don't know if you guys saw that in the corner of the screen. Wow. He was coming across to make the tackle in our, I don't know if it was the center or the guard, but they met him.
Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll run it from the gun.
Goodness, that dude is just everywhere.
Really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15.
Had nobody open.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds the tight end.
First down, attaboy.
The 32, and they pick up another first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run.
So if you're not going to cover the best tight end in college football, buddy.
Chew up some extra yards.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cowboys had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it in.
33 just looks like a college linebacker. I'm going to run through your face. That's a nice run. Nice job, Kellman. Nice blocking up front. Very nice. Always with an interesting dance.
Long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
All right, let's get the lead here, shall we?
Crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Anderson wants to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they
hear me
get
out.
to the 21.
Let's get
Man, this
sacked.
offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Quickly out to the tight end. Wide open spaces. Ripping off a
All right, well, hey, another first down. That's all that matters.
41 with a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field.
Yeah.
Find my matchup.
That was more of a glorified run.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Durham. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Just taking what they're going to give us.
The Cowboys
I'm
are
not going to
marching
press
down the
anything.
field. This time they'll go to the running game.
Nice
And
run.
finds some solid
8
space.
yards.
Makes a nice game because
Take
the
that all the
defense is
time.
able to stop him.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Finds a little space. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. A shot toward the end zone.
Ah!
Swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Thought I'd take a shot.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen
Kind of wish he would have thrown it more towards that back corner.
He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator Sean Payton used to say, "Bore me with."
God, that guy is just everywhere.
Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job.
Well, that's interesting.
Understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Stone Combs, Steve Austin.
This drive will start at the 6-yard line.
That guy is just a monster. He's just everywhere.
Anderson will throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
He gets him at the 21, but a big play there to get away from the shadow.
Right now I'm just trying to figure out where I can go just to stay away from that guy. I mean, the one time I ran across her so I could run a dagger or a post underneath or over top of it, he read them both.
Looking downfield on first down.
Oh boy, that time the safety read it.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose.
Yes.
At the 45 on his With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground.
Nice run.
He has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The Cowboys, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. On first down, here comes this offense. Wants to go up top on first down.
I really wanted to go to Sargent, go into that back corner, but I didn't trust the protection because I felt like someone was coming. Probably Combs. He's like the water boy just screaming at me. Get in there.
Pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack.
I just wanted to take a shot.
The running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Can the D deny them on second? And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Well, we just made a touchdown, which is good timing because my dog is going nuts. I just woke up from a 4-hour nap. Take me outside. All right, 14-10. Second half starts.
Anderson wants to throw.
Ah!
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big, but you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
Is DeBlanc hurt? Because I don't see him. Haven't seen him either. I've seen Richardson in. Dang, he was wide open.
No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stand.
Wow. I actually wasn't even expecting him to be that wide open. I saw the flag, so I was like, I'm going long. So I threw it to him. And it just happened that nobody covered him. Well, DeBlanc's not in.
Quarterback does a great job with his decision making. Found the matchup he wanted one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
Trying to get the edge on the toss. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give it.
I'm just curious what my depth chart looks like. Yeah, he's there.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
I still made the tackle.
They went right back to him, and the defense was all
I
nothing to
I
show for that.
purposely cut outside because he was going to be unblocked into the A gap. And he still made the tackle.
Got it in the middle. It's
My God. Who is that man?
across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside.
Oh,
Gets it past the marker.
great cut. Almost a really good block.
Picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Cowboys are on the move. Anderson will throw. He rifles one.
I did not mean to press that.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
I did not mean to do that. That was totally my fault. I was thinking I was throwing to Gillenberg
Making a play and
across the middle. I pressed the wrong button. I'm sorry. That was my fault.
they'll snap it from
Let
the
them right
20
back
for the
into this.
play of this drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Goodness.
They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the
He took a
23.
shot.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top.
What the?
And that is interception number 3 on the
Oh, what was that?
after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play and they
And we're losing.
as they come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the third quarter. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Svoboda. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put
I'm kind of in
something
shock
together
right now.
and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow
I
starts.
had some guys, but I just...
Adrenaline. They get a little fired up right here. I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make.
I was hesitant.
Just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back to back, and all of a sudden they get that momentum going.
There it
They know
is.
They've got to do.
Ernie on the
Oh,
finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
well, we're going to go into the fourth quarter down. 24-21. I brought them right back into the game with 2 really bad interceptions. One was my fault. One, the computer just decided to say, yeah, no.
Rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He makes a grab.
There we go.
Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. And they've
Touchdown, Durr.
here in the fourth.
Nice pass by Anderson.
Yeah, and a nice job.
All right. Come on, D. There you go. Now, can we build off of this? Let's get... Oh, we are not doing that. We've done that before.
Out of the gun to give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop.
I need to start to look at what yard line we're on, because I've done this a number of times.
They're backed up a little bit.
Not just down on this end, but also taking over on like the 2-yard line going in, and I
More aggressive. I gotta get this
call like a shotgun all go.
trailing, so I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Works his way for 3 and gets him out to the 5-yard line.
All right.
You've got a third
Let's get
man
one first down here.
on your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum.
Oh, nice block. There we go.
Really nice job there by both guys.
There we go. Out to the 20. Get to some breathing room.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right?
That's the idea.
Dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger.
Maybe I could have cut back through the hole that was there.
Come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And this is a situation this offense trains for. Having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off.
Well, if you're not going to cover him,
so
I will gladly throw it to him.
They just can't stop him.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
All right. 4 yards. We'll take that. Keep the clock running. Glad they take 4 yards every single time running the ball. That keeps the clock running. Gets us a first down every 3 plays.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still on his feet.
Man, how many yards he got? Yeah. It's actually less than I actually kind of thought, but nice game.
More demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing. You know they're going to run the football. They're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
They go to the ground.
Oh.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
That cut set up that block because Stone Combs was coming.
The Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. On the run, it's Scott. It's a running room.
There we go.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
And the Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he is just
That did not go the way I wanted.
by this giant defensive tackle. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground.
Somebody, for the love of God, block that man.
Stay on the attack from there. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7.
Yes. Yes.
You can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to touchdown.
Ball game.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th.
God, that was a great pass and great catch. Obviously, good touchdown, but play before that, man. Good game. Good battle. That guy right there with the star on him, number 33. Good golly.
As they keep draining Just get the job
Hat
done
trick,
and get the win.
172 yards.
My teams like that, just consistent,
Kellman
you know,
is the man.
strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take it.
3 interceptions is an ugly stat, but
Thanks from here for David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation.
we already had that
of EA
conversation.
Sports College football.
Gillenborg with a really nice game. Three sacks. Stone Combs Steve Austin. He's a junior. He's only a 77. He's a stud. 15 tackles, 3 tackles for losses, 1 sack, 1 interception. My gosh. Transfer. I want you. If he hits the transfer portal, we need him. He could play anywhere he wants. You walk on campus and say, I want to play here, and I'll say, sounds good. Building my team the way I always do. When it comes to coaching anyway. I'm an offensive guy. I'm an offensive line guy. Three-star edge. We have 3 4-star guys we're trying to get. I sure hope Sean Combs was the defensive player of the week. Yeah, okay. Because holy crap. Putting Dash back on the field. So now the same amount of games played. Anderson has 3 less passes with 4 more completions, 69%, 330-ish more yards, 2 more touchdowns, 1 less interception, and most of his interceptions have been my fault. With a full season of Anderson, I would have loved to see where he was at. I mean, pushing 3,000 yards. If not more, but man, Kellman, just a stud. 233 carries, 1,300 yards, 14 touchdowns. Durr should break 1,000 yards. Gillenborg should come close. I want to Nevada. I want to go see that dude's defensive stats. "94 tackles. Seven for a loss, 2 sacks. I mean, I gave him a majority of his stats. I mean, he had 3 tackles for losses against me. He had 1 sack against me. He had his only interception against me. He had 16 tackles. You're welcome. I just want to look in conference here. Wow, Hawaii scores a lot of points. Which isn't good because Nevada scores towards the bottom and we just gave up more than the average. Third in offense behind Hawaii. Hawaii's pushing 4,000 yards passing. 32 touchdowns. They obviously do not run the ball. Air Force is the flip-flop of Hawaii. We lead in first downs. Defense. Wow, Air Force defense pretty good. Except when you run so much, that should equal itself off, not to when you're controlling the clock. Number 1 total. Number 1 passing. Number 1 rushing. UNLV with a lot of sacks. At least a lot more than anyone else. -8. Ouch. We are the only team. That's because I throw a lot of stupid interceptions. I just don't know if we're going to be able to close that out. I think once we get into the off season, Louisville's gonna be able to out-pursue him. Same thing with him. Well, he visited though, so let's hope. That 450 hours is a beast trying to recruit. All right. Final game of the episode, final game of the regular season. The next episode will be a bowl game and the off season. So again, 90 Gamer. Like, subscribe, check out my other pages, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, even though Twitch I haven't done a whole lot on. Again, hit me up. Leave comments. Follow me on, especially like Instagram and TikTok. I try to follow as many guys as I can find, especially, I don't mean to say guys, because I know women play also. But I like to follow, especially like on TikTok and obviously on YouTube, and just see what other people are doing. I do this for fun. This is, I guess you could call it a passion. I really enjoy college football. I've always enjoyed the video game. Here we go.
Here's the handoff. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Anderson wants to throw. Fires to the big fella.
All right. Makes it 3rd and manageable, 3rd and 4.
Fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Slings it down.
Good ball.
How about getting the
Nice ball placement.
on that throw for the big completion? Simple call, excellent execution, moves the sticks on 3rd down.
These QBs and receivers, man, they run this route in practice thousands of times. So it's nice to see them come out.
Kellman, 7 yards.
Conditions. Great job with the timing. Great job with the depth in the route. Nice work between those two.
And the Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Creates a little space. Oh, he's getting ahead. They've got the defense.
I wasn't sure what to do, if I wanted to see if I could outrun him. I love that he pointed at him, though. That's kind of fun.
Getting this running back going was step number 1. Was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly
Watch him point.
what they
Yep.
set out to do on this first drive.
The Cowboys are rolling down the field. They'll run it.
Oh, nice little skip there.
They pull him down after a 4-yard gain
Little
down
hop
to
jump.
24. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd
Hop
and
jump,
5.
is that like a...
Give to the running back. Makes his man miss.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like a double negative.
After a good run, they'll mark it at the 15.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage. Strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up. Get a stop. Force him either to kick a field goal or get no...
Are they going to call pass interference on it? That's interesting. Sure, I'll take it.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. Into the end zone.
That was easy.
Touchdown, Wyoming.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
All right, good stop. Let's take a shot.
And the Cowboys come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Anderson will throw. Flips it out to the back. They've got it to the 49-yard.
That was a nice catch. Because I got a little nervous. They took the tight end away on the shot, on the fade. Tried to come back underneath, and that corner broke right as I was throwing.
The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
I was wondering if they would do that.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. Out of the gun, the inside.
Ah.
The running back.
Couldn't get off of his block. I couldn't. He was good.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and touch.
Good stop by our defense. Our defense seems to be performing pretty well. Hawaii offense is tops in our conference. Woo! Run, baby! Run, baby! Come on, Kellman, get in there! And a boy!
Right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
God, that was awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6.
What is that?
From the gun, running back on the move. And this defense has its work cut out.
9 carries, buck 45. Hello.
On his way to picking up the first. First play of the period, first down here. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats.
Man, 90-yard run, and that was nice.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Anderson wants to throw. Unloads to the
That was stupid.
The double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted.
I'm going to have to send an apology letter to Caden Anderson.
They'll start this drive going to the air. He wants to take the top off. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain.
All right, we got to get back on track here.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can.
Gosh, dang it.
The defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one.
All right, that's all I wanted. I wanted a first down. All right, let's calm it down now. Let's get back into our running attack.
Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
Tight end now in motion.
I like that play is. Can I talk?
That
play is called escort. Escort inside zone.
Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Power football with the run. He's loose. Big chunk of yardage to the 34.
Kellman, we're going to go for 300 yards today, I'm telling you.
This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your
We're going to try.
in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Just overthrow.
Yeah, a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good.
We've been running all over them, and they didn't even flinch on a play action.
Sure they don't make a big play.
Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. Now facing a 3rd and long. Anderson will throw.
Had him. I tried to back shoulder him, but that did not work.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Takes a shot.
We are struggling. God, these plays suck.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Durr. And good coverage by the defense.
Yeah, we only got 50 yards passing.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys that are so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he's all
Come on.
Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle?
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
And the Cowboys are in a
3rd and 29.
Anderson wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense.
Oh, boy.
4th down is coming up. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. They make the stop, and that is exactly.
We'll hit the brakes, and he'll fly right by. God, thank you, defense.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the big fella. Turns it on in midfield. Big
Way to flip the field.
They get it to the 32.
They brought the house.
As a defense, it's so hard
Just tucked in right behind them.
This frame, you're not really going to match up, but this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it first
I actually
and 10
think I
outside
want
the 30.
dirt on this.
To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down.
Gosh dang it!
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the air.
Their coverages are messing with me.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Anderson will throw. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Just don't feel like the quarterback's in a rhythm so far. He's had accuracy issues. That last throw was underthrown, but we've seen bad decisions. Trying to force the football in places it just shouldn't go, and that's why he's already thrown multiple interceptions.
And they'll mark this one dead at...
What happened there? Thank you, defense.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll try the run. Pass the sticks and still...
Maybe we just need to stop passing the ball.
Down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all
I run play actions. They don't even pay attention to it.
This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And
It's going to be important.
I did not mean to. Oh, okay.
Get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Off the RPO.
Oh, sustain your block.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down.
There we go.
He has enough to move the chain.
We're just going to ground and pound here.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out
I just,
of their last drive.
every time I throw the ball, I get in trouble. My offensive line's not blocking any. Okay, that guy has been a problem.
I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Sets up the screen.
Thank you for blitzing.
The 30. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Anderson wants to throw. Got his man on the right. Oh, a lot of space. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. Quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown
That should have been intercepted.
in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They just keep firing. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Oh!
That baby in and then strolled into the end zone for a methodical drive that they finish off.
Pretty much the only guy I can throw to right now.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what.
Which is why we're not going to throw it.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Running back searching for a hole.
Kellman,
Navigates that
where you going?
bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough for the first.
I got arrogant.
Down at the 28.
We're not going to get 300 yards, Kellman.
Gain. Now on first down from the 28. To the ground, he's got it again. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Maybe.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet.
Here comes the rush, and
For God's sake, can somebody block that man?
Drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Anderson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They've got it in.
Got lucky there. I thought that guy was going to just raise his hands and intercept it.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Got the first down and
Some really good blocking happened there. We're going to go to the fourth quarter because, dang.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Total props to my defense because they have held arguably one of the best offenses, at least in our conference, to doing nothing. And we gave them some really crappy field positions.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They're going to ride this running back. Stop.
Dude got depleted.
15-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Anderson wants to throw. He's got it on the run. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up first and goal. And the Cowboys started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And I love this. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to eat that clock, let it tick down. A field goal here, I'm up by 2 possessions. I'm still in a very good place. I don't have to get over-aggressive, Jesse, if I don't want to.
No, and you can put this game out of reach, too. You can score a
Oh,
touchdown.
Lord.
This area of the field, it's really hard to throw the football because the windows are so small. So be the more physical team. Go ice this game. It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
I'm a moron.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted it.
Mr. Reliable. Oh.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Wyoming. Fitted in the window for the score.
Whew.
A lot of times late in football games, you'll see
What is
offenses
that?
get really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Defense just kicking some butt.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes
We
off
are
the ball
not
like
throwing
that,
the ball.
runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on. Makes it past the marker. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
To make this look like this was a sort of dominant, controlled football game is not understanding what happened in this game, because dang, I had to fight for everything.
Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
Such as that.
They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down.
All season I have loved and praised this offensive line, but this game today, woof. Woof, woof, woof.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
Jesus.
They'll knock him down.
Now they're just run committing.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Anderson will throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
Yeah, that's garbage, but is what it is.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter.
You're not going to guard that guy. I'm going to throw it to
They
him.
are still scoring.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send the... There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man.
Again, this looks like a dominated game, and it wasn't. I got a garbage touchdown there at the end. They had one guy to cover two receivers.
And them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I mean, their defense gave me issues. I struggled. Our defense, though, today.
They'll run the toss.
Our defense was amazing.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They took it right down to the wire. Final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible and they can cash in on those extra practices and bonding time.
It's really a great moment. Like, you work so hard, and listen, this team, the season didn't go exactly how they wanted it to go, but to end on a high note is really good. And yes, Palmer, talking about those moments, the free vacation, the hotel, the new spot, the new things you get to do, the practice is fine, but extra time with your boys.
No doubt about it. Memories that will last a lifetime. The bowl experience is something today in the college football playoff that gets overlooked a lot, but it still means so much to these players. They worked so hard this offseason. You're right. It was a roller coaster of a season on the field, but they got the win here at the very end of the season to earn that trip.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Sorry, I was just reading an email update. Today is supposed to be my son's first Pop Warner football game, but they canceled due to extreme heat. So, I believe the current temperature outside is like 94 degrees, with dew point being like 7. It basically feels like Florida right now in Wisconsin. And I say that because I was in Florida 3 weeks ago, and that was holy smokes. So the 2 interceptions were bad. Otherwise, not a terrible game by Anderson. It took us a while to get going. But again, some of that was garbage there at the end. We'll find out here in a second. But Kellman with a great game. He had that really long, was it 90-yard run? Yeah. Gillenborg with 101 yards, touchdown. I wanted to get Durr the ball more because I wanted him to get 1,000 yards, but I failed. DeBlanc had that 43-yarder at the end. That was just garbage, so take 43 yards off of that. Parks with 8 tackles. Westland 2 sacks. Ifini with a sack, no interceptions. On the flip side, Dejon Benton kicked my butt. So did Luther McCoy. Gave up 4 sacks. And it's not like these are bad players, especially Robinson. But, man, we struggled. Our 3 interior guys really struggled. Anyway, for those of you that would be like, oh, they canceled football and it's hot. Okay, these are 10 or 11-year-olds. Like, if we were starting high school football right now, they would probably still have practice, but probably later at night. We'll look at stats after it. So we finished 10-2 regular season. Player of the week. 10-2 regular season, ranked 20th. Again, just a last kind of regular season look at our schedule. We had the 2 losses in October. Then we rattled off, I mean, pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pretty dominating games, except that one. And just for reference sake, because I haven't turned anything off, it is Heisman level. We're going to lose this guy. That's not the 4-star guy. That's the 4-star guy. We're going to end up losing him. I can feel it. Well, Alabama just got into the mix for that guy. That's going to be an issue. I could lose everybody else but sign these 3 guys. Conference standings. I do not make the conference championship game because I lost to those 2 guys. Ouch. 1-7, 1-7, 1-7. Wonder who they beat. Not a good first season for them. They beat UTEP. Lost by 7. Lost by 8. Lost by 1. So these 2 are first-year Mountain West teams. How'd my Badgers do? Bad. Oh, 6-6. Honestly, speaking as a Badger fan, if you get me 6-6 and 7-5 this year, I would take that. Hey, Kellman into the Heisman conversation. What's our projected bowl? Where's Wyoming? There we are. The Pop-Tart Bowl. Regular season stats. Anderson, 139 of 204, 68%. 1,917 yards. 16 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. My interceptions were ugly. 17 interceptions for me. 27 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. I got to do better than that. Running the ball, Kellman is the man. 255 carries, 1,559 yards, a 6.1 average. 16 touchdowns, 12 carries of 20 yards or more, 22 broken tackles, 417 yards after contact, long of 90, no fumbles, 624 snaps. Dude is a stud. He also added 246 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns. Just missed out on 2,000 yards, guys. Gillenborg, 65 receptions, 980 yards, 10 touchdowns. Durr, 82 catches, 970 yards, 5 touchdowns. Sargent, 37 for 516 and 6. DeBlanc, 36, 380 and 3. He's a senior. Conference prestige. We need to find a way to keep him. 77, true sophomore, 3-star for Wyoming. We need. Defensively, Bryant led the way with tackles. Sorry, Parks right behind him. Eller. Honestly, that was probably because Dash was hurt for a long time. Tackles for losses, Florentine and Westland. Sacks, Florentine and Westland. Both are seniors. Parks, sophomore, 3 interceptions. Stanford beat Notre Dame. Ouch. Rojas, 3-star quarterback from Nevada. I need a recruiter. I should probably switch to the 4-2-5. Have I been running Oregon State's offense? No. Okay. I was going to say, if that was Oregon State's offense, that's pretty awesome. I only know because we have Wildcat. Oregon State does not. All right. Tulane and Memphis. American Championship. ACC, SMU and the ACC. In Miami. Big 12. Arizona State and West Virginia. Big 10, Penn State, who is number 1 against number 4 USC. We have Arizona State and USC, who should be in the Pac-12. Meanwhile, in the Pac-12, we have Boise State against Texas State. What is happening? Oh, my gosh. UNLV and San Jose State. Oi. We got the halfback. The white halfback from Illinois is coming to Wyoming. Jeremiah Smith. Woof. Look at those numbers. Doak Walker Award goes to Terron Kellman. Well deserved. Great season. John Michael, the John Mackey Award. Well deserved as well. Kansas State in the New Mexico Bowl. Just for fun. Bunch of coordinator positions. Well, let's go back here. Auburn fired Hugh Freeze. Maryland fired their guy. Stone Combs needs to be... We need a bunch of Josh Allen NIL and go get Stone Combs. Scotty Walden was fired. Jed Fish was fired. Okay, looking for a spread guy, preferably with a recruiter. Elite recruiter. Come on back to the Mountain West, maybe. Sam Pittman. Also elite recruiter. Those don't really fit what I want to do. He does. Aaron Watson. He does not have recruiter though. I don't even think I think he's going to get offers somewhere else, but I'm going to try to get him. Early signing day. Let's see what we have. Not even going to look. Normal. Impact edge. Normal. Impact guard. Normal. Ooh, a star, 3-star. That's nice. Impact. Pure possession, probably a tight end. Impact. 4-star halfback. Normal. I like to get into. Alright, well. Having a star quarterback signed with the hopes that that 4-star still comes in. I mean, we're not going to be highly rated. 49. Heck, even Utah or UTEP has a better recruiting class right now than I do. So what does UNLV? Anybody else in our conference have? No. All right, the bracket. Miami, USC, Penn State, Oregon. Goodness. 3 of the 4 top-rated teams are Big Ten schools, and you have Michigan and Ohio State still there. A&M, LSU, Georgia, SEC teams. Boise State, Pac-12. Arizona State, Big 12. Interesting. I mean, not really. Bowl matchups. I'm just curious if Wisconsin... Oh, they did. Oh, Duke's Mayo Bowl, Wisconsin against Florida State. 20 years ago, that would have been a huge matchup. Today, meh. 2 first-team All-Americans and well-deserved. Terron Kellman, John Michael Gillenborg. Bryant made the freshman All-American team, and he is likely going to transfer on me. First team All-Conference, Durr, Kellman, Gillenborg, Parks. Kind of the guys you expected. I honestly kind of expected to see some of my linemen here. Second team, only Barnett. Florentine, second team. DeBlanc, freshman. Dash, Jack Harvey. Oh, my kicker and punter are freshmen. That's nice. Are they any... Doesn't tell me. Okay. And then Bryant. Anything else to look at before we wrap things up here? Trophy room for Scooter. We got the John Mackey, Doak Walker, Paniolo. I still don't get that. It's back to the 70s. That rivalry, besides distance. And the bronze boot. All right, so that's going to wrap up this episode. Again, I got 2 episodes of Wisconsin up. Should get done with season 3 soon. The next episode of this will be the bowl game and the off season. So that'll be the next episode here. Otherwise, that like I said wraps it up here. Hit like, hit subscribe. Again, I am 90 Gamer. Check me out on the other socials: TikTok, Instagram, Twitch. I haven't quite figured out yet, but check me out there. Otherwise, be good. Have a great week. If you're in any of this heat, stay cool, stay hydrated. Treat others how you want to be treated. And we'll see you next time.